Hi friends, welcome to the course Hands-on Machine Learning with Python. In our previous session, we had a brief introduction about Python. We also have seen the differences between Python 2 and Python 3. We did some exercise on Python numbers as well as strings. In this session, we will look about list. So lists are very similar to arrays in C, but list can contain data of different types. If you remember, in arrays, we can only store a particular type of data. Like if we are creating an array of integer, we can only store integer in that array. But in list, it can be integer, it can be a string, or it can be a complex number, anything. So, how to define a list in Python? It's very simple. We need to define a list with square brackets and store the values in comma separated form. So, in this example, I created a list L with entries 1, hi, Python 2. When I press Shift Enter, it creates a list L with 1, hi, Python 2. Now, if I want to print the last character or the last element, because what's the index here? It's 0. At 0th index, 1 is there. At first index, we have hi. At second index, we have Python. At third index, we have 2. So when we write print L square braces 3 colon and we don't supply any ending index, then it takes from start index up to the end index of the list. So when we print this, it printed the element at third index. Suppose if we want to print all the elements from first index, what we will do? We will print L square braces 1 colon. So from first index up to the complete list, we have in the output. Now, if I want to print only first two elements of the list, what will I supply as the input? In print L 0, because I want to start from the beginning, so I give as the 0th index, and I want to print up to the first index. So in argument, I'll pass 0 colon 2 because it is start index and end index plus 1. So we want end index as 1. So we need to supply 2. So it has printed 1, which was at 0th index, and hi, which was at first index. Now, if I want to concat both the same list 2 times, or if I want to concat 2 lists, I can use plus. So it's very simple, like you just need add or plus symbol to concat 2 lists. It has concat the same list 2 times, L with L. 1, hi, Python 2. Again it started 1, hi, Python 2. So, if I print L, it's printing only the one list. Why? Because we have added the list but not stored the value to any variable. Suppose if we create say L1 equal to L plus L, and now if I print L1, what should I get? it will give the concatenated list. But if I print L, it will give the original list. I hope you got the point. Now, so as we saw in a string, multiplication is to multiply the list or the string with that number. The number means the number of times. So if I multiply it with 0, it printed empty list. If I multiply it by 4, it will print the same list 4 times. See, it has printed the same list 4 times. Now, if I want to access the first index value, I can access with square brackets. Sorry. If we want to update a particular index value, we can update it this way. L square braces 1 hello. So it will be updating the value at first index as hello. Previously it was hi. Now if I print it with L and square braces of 1, it prints hello. Suppose now we want to print the complete list. It has replaced hi to hello. So this was about lists in Python. In next video, we will look about tuple. Thank you.